Дорогие друзья, вы находитесь на игровом канале Game Channel. Это Игра Престолов. Играет и комментирует Джим. Серия по счету, возможно, 10 и 11. Или 10 или 11. Потому что иногда бывает, что я там часами записываю. Вот предыдущая целая серия была записана час 15 минут. Я разделил, получилось 2 полноценные серии сделать. Сейчас уже, как говорится, по счету загружаю на YouTube 9-ю серию, господа. Возможно, 10-ю. Я сам уже запутался, но записываю, загружаю, записываю, загружаю. Вот так. Не волнуйтесь, я поспал. Если у кого есть вопросы, ты что, не спишь вообще? Я сплю. Запишу серию, пойду еще спать. Ладно, это не особо важно, продолжаем наше прохождение. Ну, думаю, здесь уже пора заканчивать 3-й эпизодик. Записывается, все проверил.
These people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests. Out of the way!
Чё они опять творят, господи? О Всевышний, твари вот.
Looking for food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
Я разберусь.
These are hard times, to be sure. Harder than I've ever seen. But I'll do whatever it takes to get us through it.
We'd better hope we figure something out.
Стоп, я кое-что забыл.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did?
Господи, какая тяжелая рана.
She's gonna get what she has coming to her.
Секунду, ребят. Секундочку, я кое-что забыл. Ща. Все, продолжаем. Звук просто поправил за кадром. Пошел, поубавил. Прям. Так, все, продолжаем. Звук просто поправлял, неважно. Итак, что ты там? Через мой труп.
That's not for you to decide.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
Что ты говоришь при ребенке-то?
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Thieves have to be punished, so your man got what he deserved. He's lucky he didn't get any worse than that.
So you've given over your duties to this girl, then? Or can you not control your sister?
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline.
You afraid of a young girl with all the armed soldiers you have?
What? I'm not afraid! I want order! But this house is in a shambles. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to strike one of my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you
Still high enough to look down
Это их стиль.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl who should know her station. That's how I like to see you Foresters. Face down in the muck. Oh, foolish Roderick. Now I'll have to put you in your place. You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run your throat for that! I'll cut you down like straw men!
Take him, Royland!
My bloody pleasure! I'll fucking kill you myself!
No. Make him watch this. I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
Так, подождите. Ой, извините, ребят, мне трудно. Кнопку сейчас я сделаю. Передвину это прям. Так, еще передвину микрофончик. Ребят, потому что трудно на натуре нажимать на кнопки сейчас мне. Так что подождите, я буду некоторое время молчать. Так, давайте вот так примерно сделаем. Так. Вот так вот, хорошо.
I will not yield.
You bloody snot! Why don't you fucking get it?
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay's snow taught him good.
Так, я сейчас опять встану.
Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
You don't have to do that, Lord Griff.
Don't you dare! You stay down! Stay in the mud like a dog!
This is my place!
You fool!
My lord.
What? Bloody cripple! Are you fucking deaf?
You'll never keep the Foresters down.
Hold there, or you're next!
Please, Lord Griff, not the arm! If you persist, Lord Roderick may lose it.
Now, stay
Нет,
down.
встаньте.
Tell me! Will you be a good little Forester? Consider this even, girl. Your brother learned the lesson for you. You'd be wise to follow his lead. As would all of you.
Мне надо было
Your
встать.
lord is a smart man. First in his line that understands. Now you need to understand too. You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here. Come on.
Ну, я просто не успел нажать на кнопку. Нормально.
You did the right thing, my son. You had to submit.
Aye. A true lord.
But we let them win.
Время наше еще придает. Ну, думаю, Родрик выздоровеет. По сути, это той Родрик должен выздороветь. Ну, просто я не успел нажать на Q, а то бы я бы еще встал. Я просто так не сдаюсь, как говорится.
You see that? He still acts like he rules the house. But he's let his guard down. So, did he get what he wanted? Or did you? At the time, I wanted you to crush him. I'm just glad you're still alive.
He thinks he's won, but he and his men have gone soft now. They won't be ready when we do strike back.
And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
I am too.
Father used to say we Foresters are as tough as the ironwood.
We are.
All of us.
Время придет Грифа, мы его так накажем, я думаю.
What you did, yielding to Griff, you had your reasons. But
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, Foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
there's no good that can come from this. Not anymore.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak
О,
of my
мать
dragons,
драконов.
choose your words carefully.
А как раз эпизод закончился. Или нет? Итак, дорогие друзья, продолжаем. Я всю эту мишуру пропустил, где нам показывают... Короче, 4-й эпизод закончился, там уже показывает... Будет в следующем эпизоде вот это. Потом еще показывает, пока все это грузится. Ну, в общем, вы поняли. Все это я пропустил, а теперь начинаем. Настоящий 4-й эпизод, господа. Он все-таки умер. От потери крови, наверное.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
I'm afraid you've got the wrong man. I was further along the wall at
Don't you stand there and fucking lie to me, boy. Someone butchered that man like an animal and left him to bleed. You tried to lie about what you did to get here. But we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you. You don't even have the courage to admit what you did. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger! I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
It wasn't Garrett's fault. We were on watch when Britt just attacked him. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Vin's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die and just...
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that.
Да ладно, сбежим с этого долбаного дозора.
I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Rosfinger! What's to be done with him? We're heading to Cruster's.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Надеюсь, у нас будет возможность убить этого старика.
You told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Cruster's.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Все записывает. Эпизод 3. Сын зимы. Сыны зимы или как-то так. Ну, в общем, мы поняли.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Are you calling me a liar? You know nothing about me.
You're right. I don't know you.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron. It's all right.
One run-in was enough for me, thanks.
Clearly. Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, sir.
Правый. Чё правый? Правый клик. А, уебай.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand.
Я не заметил.
You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking
Показать зуб.
I have this.
Drogon, how did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him? He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him, or... He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Я читаю, ребят,
I
я
also came
читаю.
here looking for an army. But what I found
Читаю просто.
were the cries of children and
Вникаю
people
в сюжет.
suffering in chains while
До
their
сих пор.
masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown. There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Marine can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beska here, she has a history in Marine. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side.
Какая она здесь высокомерная. Ну, похоже на Дайнерис. Актриса, кстати, играла в Терминаторе Генезис.
So you wish
До
to
Игры
come
престолов или после?
You'd help the
Нет,
second
до.
sons. Guide them into Marine.
В 13-м году.
This could be our only chance.
В 12-м.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But
Все
your
тут
uncle
говорят
stays
загадками.
here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger,
I understand.
good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
What's the problem with you and Marine, anyway?
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Beska.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss pocket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now.
Ух ты.
Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Походу они с Эшером были в какой-то битве, и он глаз потерял. Да, как я понял. Это, кстати, игровые вообще персонажи. То есть это киношные вообще персонажи или какие-то там левые для игры специально придуманные? Я бы хотел это узнать. О, это я. Я здесь больше всего люблю именно Родрика.
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick.
В тебе.
You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you.
Показывай. Игра классная, мне нравится.
Come at me.
Нападаем. Можно я? Дай мне управление, Ой, то есть, ой. Удар по слабому месту.
When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Roderick!
Тренировки. Не успел.
Almost.
Все. Так, все. С этого раза будет норм. Хорошо.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Lena?
She
Что тебе
insisted
надо?
on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena.
Мы тебе не
We
доверяем.
won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Я тебе не доверяю.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you
Пушик. Ну
You can just
Линчик.
call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind
Artura.
us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I didn't know if I would see you again.
Given how we left things.
That doesn't change how I feel about you, Roderick. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean...
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Then you have to defy your father.
I intend to. Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone
Отвратительная свинья.
howling
Согласен.
dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
Эти скунсы меня задолбали. Ну, то есть папаша его и сынок.
I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
У нас войско, ёшки. Войны. Вы нам нужны.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours. If you'll help us take down Griff.
Ну давай, я с вами.
The whole guard?
20 men.
20
Father still
человек.
thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Hurting Griff would start an all-out war. When Lord Whitehill found out, he'd have his whole army at our door within days.
I understand your worry, Roderick. You aren't prepared for a war with the Whitehills. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house.
Ну давай, согласимся.
Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I'll do it, if it really is the only way.
I'm afraid it is. Thank you, Roderick.
I knew you'd come through for us. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quit. Arthur.
Пульс,
Could
Артур.
you give us a moment?
Пушрик это как, походу, это кличка его. Вот меня, допустим, называли в детстве ушастиком.
I'm sorry I
У меня
can't
хороший
before.
слух всегда был.
Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
Ну...
I love you, Elena.
Дети, закройте глаза. Глаза. Поцеловать. Если она не против. Элейн этого не забудет, ага. Мы очень рады. Ой, Господи. О, моя самая нелюбимая линия.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
She'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing.
Кто-то предает нас.
Definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
I bet it's one of those ironwood merchants. Lord Morgren and Lord Andros.
It's hard to say. Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
Джоффри что, погиб?
I can't go. Marjorie's... She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Oh, I'll figure it out, Tom.
Well, whatever you decide, do it soon.
Нет, не...
Just be careful, Lady Mira.
Походу король умер, да? То есть теперь будет сын ее коронован? Или как? Или короля отравили? Я вообще не в курсах. Вот это не понимаю. Кто, что, куда, кого отравили и зачем. Мне сейчас интересна линия Родрика. И линия вот этого военного. Гаррет Таттл. А остальные все какие-то скучные.
There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Карта. Так, а мы типа должны выбираться отсюда, да?
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here.
Там же нож лежит, чувак.
That might be useful.
Так, еще что? Ну это...
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Вы понимаете, это туалет, как говорится.
Jared! Cotter, what are you doing here? I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
What you're doing for your family. I can't just let you die here when there's someone out there who needs you. So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try to pick the lock, but I'm not sure
ключ
it'll work.
взял.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
Сломать можно же так. Тихо поддеть. Поддеть. Поддеть.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
Да, сейчас.
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think...
Ну валим, здесь нам не выжить. По сути-то то это ясно. Так, ребят, продолжаем, извините. Пришлось отлучиться. Пусть пройдет тихо-тихо.
Ой!
Господи, с какой попытки мне это удалось-то? Я в шоке. Надо было Д нажимать.
Shit!
Oh,
Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger?
Frostfinger.
Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this. Finn, you bastard! What are you doing here? I'm the sword in the darkness. Helping a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go. You're not coming with us, Finn. What are you on about?
Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side. 3's better than 2.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
Нам люди нужны будут. Прощай, стена. Уродская. Как говорится. Бай-бай. Я отключаю Wi-Fi, что ли? Стенушка моя. Стенушечка.
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
My family back home is counting on me to put things right. And I mean to do it. Vows aren't going to stop me.
Они узнали. Узнали, нам конец, узнали вы.
They know we're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
Так, ребят, я думаю, на этом можно заканчивать серию. Я сейчас пошел это собирать, всю эту рванину в одну кашку. Потом запишу еще одну серию. Так что мы еще услышимся. Всем пока, всем спасибо за просмотр. Нас уже 97. Я надеюсь, скоро будет 100. Пока.